Why is everything going wrong? Why am I always in pain? When will this misery end? Do these statements resonate with you? Have you felt trapped in a cycle of suffering, questioning why it persists? I too used to grapple with the constant discomfort, feeling like I was under a dark cloud. The years of enduring such struggles, even from a young age, ignited a quest within me to uncover answers. If you're watching this, you likely share or have shared similar inquiries about your own life. What if I told you there's a realm where suffering doesn't exist, and the best part is, you don't have to step outside your home to reach it? Your thoughts don't define you. The key to reaching this place of peace is realizing that you are not your thoughts. Suffering often arises when we unquestionably believe every thought that crosses our minds and identify with that inner voice. However, consider this. How can you truly be something if you are merely observing it? You see, anything you can observe, like thoughts that come and go, is not your essence. Who you genuinely are remains constant, unchanging, and cannot be swayed or altered. You are the observer, and that's an essential realization. While you can transform aspects of your human character, the core you remains unchanged. It's you who observes these changes in your human character. Understanding that your thoughts don't define you can significantly alleviate your suffering. Often, our suffering is not a result of reality but springs from our imaginations. When we dwell on and suffer from the past, it's the thoughts about the past causing the distress. If you pause and observe your surroundings, you'll notice that, in reality, nothing distressing is happening. It's all in your mind, and this holds true for anxiety and fear about the future as well. The past and future are concepts that only exist in your mind. If you're consistently living in your thoughts, you're merely surviving, not truly living. In my opinion, living in your mind is akin to being in a state of suffering. It's like a form of hell. Suffering thrives in this mental space because, in a place where suffering is absent, thoughts cease to exist. This place is the present moment, and we can never truly leave it. It will always be right now. The only difference is that your awareness is currently focused on these challenging thoughts. When you're fully present in this very moment, thoughts and suffering seem to vanish. It's interesting to note that as kids, even in challenging situations, we had a natural ability to let go and find joy. Even if our childhood wasn't perfect, it didn't feel as bad in the moment. The reason for this is that as children, we didn't dwell in our thoughts. We were always in the present, focused on the now. The tendency to live in our heads and experience suffering was something we unconsciously learned over time. Overthinking has become an addiction for us. We're so immersed in our thoughts that we've started to identify ourselves with them, leading to feelings of depression, fear, anxiety, and constant rumination. Dealing with the constant chatter in your head can be uncomfortable and exhausting. However, giving it excessive attention is exactly what your mind wants, and it's a self-destructive cycle that often goes unnoticed. Many people have unwittingly become slaves to their own minds, preventing true freedom. While society may suggest we're free, if we're trapped in our own thoughts, are we genuinely free? We're often controlled by limiting beliefs and false perspectives imposed by our environment. The key to real freedom lies in the present moment. Imagine the joy of not worrying about anything, the relief of not fearing the future, and the release from past regrets and shame. Achieving peace, joy, and love in the present moment is where true freedom resides. Imagine feeling confident in your choices and completely at ease in your own skin, free to be yourself without any need for apologies. This state of being is achievable in the present moment. Here, judgment loses its power, the urgency for change dissipates, and suffering becomes non-existent. It's the thoughts about the present that bring about suffering, not the present itself. Without the interference of thoughts, you're closer to your authentic self, free from the mental noise. Finding your way to this state, there are various paths to reach this state of being. One effective approach is through meditation, where you can concentrate on your breath or immerse yourself in what you hear. The key is to direct all your attention to the focal point. Let's try a quick exercise together. Take a moment to look at your hands right now. Embrace the sensations in your hands without passing judgment or engaging in thought. Allow yourself to observe and feel them without the need for words or mental responses. Feeling doesn't require thoughts. Try feeling your hands without thinking about it. Close your eyes and tap into the life energy in your hands. Let any thoughts linger in the background, while your main focus remains on the sensations you are experiencing. Take a moment to prove to yourself that you are feeling them right now, in this very moment. Enjoy this mindful experience. Embrace the present moment. As you open your eyes and notice that your full attention was within your hands, recognize that you weren't consumed by thoughts, yet your life continued unaffected. Being present allows you to experience a sense of freedom, just observing sensations without the weight of everything else. My suggestion to you is to explore the practice of being present more in your life. Consider detaching from the identification with your thoughts. It's a path to freedom that we all deserve. Controlling your attention and awareness is key, and although it's a gradual process and might not happen overnight, with practice, anyone can achieve it. Thank you for taking the time to watch. Stay blissful until next video.